Hello and welcome back to Norfolk Fords. Today we are out with the baler. Sadly I'm doing this as a voiceover because my microphone disconnected for all of my recording apart from one clip which I shall show in a bit. But even then it's only recorded the noise of the baler and the tractor, which while is nice, not really worth putting over the whole clip because I'm sure your eardrums will thank me later. So anyway, here we are with our flat 8. I think this is one of the first flats that we'd collected, ready to put in our barn, also known as the polytunnels over there. So the initial idea was we were just going to do it as a bit of a play, to do the headlands of the straw. This is literally the day after we'd just done the combine. So we just wanted to do the headlands. We'd already sold the rest of the straw to some chap who's going to come with a larger baler. But of course we needed an excuse to play with the mighty 4610. And Dad bought this New Holland Hayliner 275. He got that last year for baling up the peony crop that we have. Or more specifically the peony waste. Once the peony season is over, which you can now see behind the tractor, those are the peonies. Once you are done picking all the flowers, you go along with a reciprocating blade, cut them all onto the floor, let them dry out for a day or so, and then you pick them up. And we had been using a sort of Hoover-like thing, but Dad decided to try a baler because he thought it might be more efficient. So we also got the flat 8 sled to go along with that, and of course a flat 8 grab to go on the JCB. And this was quite a handsome unit for our Bailey straw. But like I said, we were only supposed to do the headlands just for a bit of fun. We ended up doing 328 bales is how many I counted, which all apart from about 20 have been sold now. So that's been quite good fun and a new challenge. And this is the first bit of work the 4610's had since the repaint, really. So it was quite nice to have that barking in the ear again, which the 3 cylinders do have such a recognisable note on these Fords, which is just fantastic. It's a noise that I'll just always remember because it's just brilliant. And the baler did give it some stick. This is the first time I've used anything PTO driven on the 4610. And it's quite entertaining. You see in some of the clips how the tractor and the baler rock back and forth as the plunger goes back and forth. And yeah, it was a really enjoyable day. But enough of me rambling. So now I'm just taking the PTO off and then dropping off the baler. Like I said, we're dropping it off, so in the next week we could then use this rig on the peony crop. So we were just leaving it at the side of the field, so it wasn't that bad. Just unwinded the pressure points so I could just get this last bale out. There is another one further up in the chamber, but it hadn't been knotted yet, so that was left until later. But here we are. As I said, quite a lot of bales. All on the left was stacked by hand, and then when I started baling again, Dad started dropping them off in the middle just from the flat 8. But we're now back in the 4610, and yeah, that's it for our baling adventure. And when it comes to doing it again next year, I'd put good money on it. We're gonna bale a lot more, and we're prepared for that. It's been really good fun. It's definitely had a lot of interest in selling the bales, so definitely going to do more next year. And it's really good fun. The 4610 was definitely boss of it. I don't know what the minimum horsepower you need for that baler is, but it's not a lot, so our 60 horsepower was doing a fantastic job. And like I said, the straw was fresh out the baler the day before, and we couldn't have asked for better weather. So, thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe. I've been Lewis Eves. Farm safe.